Alright guys, Hayzink here, welcome back to the channel for another Street Fighter Duel video. Before we jump into the meat of today's video, there is actually a new code that you guys can redeem to get yourself some extra stuff. I'm just going to do it just now. It's Yang Day. Yang Day. Hey! Yang Day is going to give you an additional 200 crystals. So they are continuing to do these birthday things where they're going to give us a new code each and every time a character has a birthday. So I just wish there was more characters, because then there would be more birthdays and we would get more rewards. But anyway, that's the good news out the way. Hey, it's one of those videos, guys. Sorry, right? So we had big improvements. We had big improvements. We had some new content added to the game. As you guys all know, we had two new towers added to the game. We had the Master Tower and we had the Inferno Tower. Now these towers were only added, what, Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? Yeah, Wednesday. They were added on Wednesday, right? And you were allowed to do 20 stages per day. So that means up to today, everyone can have done 2 sets of stages, 2 sets of 20 for each of those towers. What you would call early game. I'm going to show you something, right? So, I'm going to go into this one, right? Level 300. If you've got a couple of these units, depending on where you're leveled, still, plain sailing, right? Absolutely plain sailing. So let's go in and let's see how plain sailing this actually is. You might know where this is going, right? But we'll see, right? So, jumped in. Plenty of room to get ourselves more rewards. Obviously, every 20 stages, we're getting 1 set of 5 divination tokens. So, let me just turn back on, because it'll not... I've noticed when you do consecutive battle, if that's turned off, it doesn't actually use your EX skills. So, let's go in, let's do consecutive battle, and let's clear these next 20 stages. Spoiler alert, we're not going to do that. Right, but watch, right, let's see. So, 2 stages in, right? Okay, everything's going fine. Everything's going fine. Just going to keep an eye on the power level at the top. Oh, it's jumped up to 24 million. It's a bit of a jump. No, it's fine, keep going. So let's keep going. So we jumped up to 24 million there. That caught me by surprise a little bit. Okay, stage 44. Oh, alright, okay, we're up at 49 million. Okay, that was a bit of a big jump again. Don't usually jump quite as much as that, but nah, let's just keep progressing, let's just keep pushing on. Obviously I don't need to optimise my team or anything yet, because, you know, we're still overpowering them, whatever. Okay, what's the next power level, I wonder? 103? Wait, they're stronger than me already? But we're only on stage 44. What's happened there? Okay, let's see if we get through this one without having to do any tweaks or modifications to the team. I think we will. Let's go, come on. Let's get it done. Okay, brilliant. So at least we got our divination tokens. Let's do the next stage. 423 million. It's stage 46. 423 million. Wait, what? So, I'm going to die here, right? Because this team's not optimised. Not in any way, shape or form. So what I'm demonstrating to you just now is they have done what they do with the towers, right? You guys won't know this. Well, you might know this if you've been paying attention, right? With the faction towers, with the main tower, they artificially inflate the level, right? Look, level 600. They've gone from level like 320 or something to level 600 just like that, right? What they do is they deliberately manufacture this artificial barrier where they're telling you, right, you've done enough. We don't want you to do anymore, right? We're stopping you in your tracks. We're not going to let you go any further. Which, to me, makes no sense. And I say that because 2 reasons, right? One, this set of towers was literally just introduced on Wednesday, and it's now Sunday. So what's that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 days ago. It was literally introduced 5 days ago. Even if you only have a couple of Master and Inferno characters, right? As long as you've got enough to fill a team, if you're powered up, if your account is leveled above, say, 300 for your character levels, even having a rubbish team, you would have went through those stages, right? So most people who had enough characters to at least attempt this will have done at least to stage 40 on both, right? And then come Sunday, the day that they're allowed to hit it once again, bang, they hit an artificial roadblock. Why? I don't understand why they would do that. Like, if they wanted to slow people's progress down, then why not make it 10 stages a day? I mean, don't get me wrong, in a week's time we would probably have found out about this roadblock, but at least 3 days after 3 attempts after a feature was introduced, we wouldn't be like, alright, great, so that new feature is done, literally can't do anything there anymore, so it might not as well be there anymore. It's a bit perplexing, and I don't understand the logic behind it. They'll never explain the rationale of these roadblocks, right? People will say, oh, it's to stop you steamrolling all the content. Right, okay, but if you steamroll the content, who is it affecting? It's affecting you, the player, not them. Because what would happen is, this is like infinite, it just keeps going to a certain point. Me, for example, this roadblock would naturally occur for me maybe at stage 80 or stage 90, just for example, right? So what I would experience at stage 80 or stage 90 is exactly what I'm now being forced to experience now, and then when they take off the artificial roadblock, I'll be able to do maybe 10 or 20 stages, whatever they deem is suitable for whatever arbitrary reason they decide, and then I'll be faced with this additional, absolutely frustrating roadblock that makes no sense whatsoever. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why it exists in this tower. I don't get why they force it to exist in these towers. Because look, you can see it's here as well, right? It's obviously not as big a jump as that other one, but they do this. They purposely stifle progress. And even if you were a whale, no matter how much money you spend, you're not overcoming that gulf. You might be able to beat 1 or 2 additional stages, but you're not going to make any significant progress. It's not something that you're going to be able to do. It's like Supreme Fist. If I really wanted to sweat away, I could probably beat stage 500, right? But I don't see the point, because what they're going to do is they're going to introduce a patch that is going to decrease the difficulty level on these towers, and then we can do a run of being able to beat stages again. I don't get why they do this. It makes no sense to me at all, and it literally just takes those 2 nice new stages that we got access to, and it essentially makes them nothing now. And it's only been 5 days. 5 days after a new feature was introduced. For a large portion of players, that feature is now relegated to nothing. You can't do anything. Oh, I need to do this more often. Honestly, summon on camera, and maybe I'll keep getting juries. Have I got enough to actually take her up a level now? Ah, god damn it. What I did. Anyway, sorry. Distracted there by my impromptu luck. Oh, see if I could beat that master stage, maybe I would get the other jury. Can't beat the master stage, look, I'll show you. I mean, maybe I need to think of a better team or something like that, but I'm getting my ass absolutely handed to me in this stage. Really don't know what I could do to make it better. I've only literally got Cameo on there for the C3. You'll see here what happens. It just does not go well at all. Just pop you up, and we'll see what happens if I'll wait until just about the point I can interrupt. So if I pop that now to not die, then hopefully he freezes some people, which he did. I don't think it interrupted anybody though, and everybody just gets absolutely cream pied, like completely and utterly annihilated. So I mean, I need to clearly think of something better to do with that team. But that's my point, you know, like I'm not like crying or anything like that. I mean, people might think I am. I'm not. I just don't see the point in having introduced this feature this early on and then just decide, you know what, okay, we gave it to you, but now we're going to cap it and we're going to force you not to be able to play it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Not only are they capping things like this, they're still holding back on a lot of stuff. Like, we should still, at this stage in the game, we should 100%, without any argument, we should have triple S gear. There's no reason for us not to have it at this point. Would it help us beat these stages? Probably not. It probably wouldn't. But at least it would be something for us to kind of aim towards and something for us to do. And I just cannot for the life of me figure out why they're A, holding back on systems, and B, why they're artificially doing this, manipulating it so that we cannot do the new content that they've added to the game. I'm actually going to beat this. Let's go! Yes, I got my 5 divination tickets. Let's see if I can get more camera luck. We're going for it. We're going for the camera luck. But yeah, anyway, I don't know. If Topjoy watch my videos, which is debatable if they do or they don't, right? Take the brakes off, guys. Seriously, take the brakes off. If people want to do the content, let them do the content. Don't throw up these artificial barriers stopping us from actually challenging stuff. I don't get it. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's pretty off-putting and people don't like it. Simple as that. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I've been Hayzink. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.